Hi, this is Realtor Aya, real estate professional from Michigan. In this video, I will talk about the agency and contract between agent and client. So, what's the agency? Agency, this is a form required by Michigan Real Estate Licensee to explain it to any client you work with, buyer or seller or investor. So if I have any client, I must explain for them the agency, which is mean the type of agent and duties and responsibilities. There's three type of agents: buyer agent, seller agent, and dual agent. Buyer agent, agent helping buyer to purchase property, has certain responsibilities and duties, and the most important one of them, the fiduciary, the accounting, and so many other services. Fiduciary, that mean any information and things you say to me or you're gonna share with me, it's gonna be private and not shared with the seller or any other person. This is only between me and you to help you with the process about your financial information or about your the reason of the purchase or why you want to purchase here. Any information you don't want it to be shared, it's not going to be shared with any person. For the other side, seller agent, that's other type of agency. Also agent work with seller, and the same things has so many responsibilities and duties, and one of them, or the important one of them, the fiduciary as well. That mean that listing agent has certain information shared between him and the seller. It's not going to be shared with the buyer agent or the buyers because it only belong to the seller, and you shared it with the agent just to help you with the selling process. Definitely we're going to exclude from these duties any material fact. Let's say if the agent know any problems or defaults in a house that is affecting the house, like a leak in a roof or some bad issue, it's material fact, it's called. This must be excluded. He can't hide it or not tell about it because this is illegal and he gonna get sued. So just be careful, seller and seller agent. If there's material fact, this is something you must share and say. It's not something to hide. I'm talking about other things that could be private, like your financial information or reason of the sale or things that's not material fact. It's not other person business. You shared with your agent. Definitely it's going to be private between you and the agent. The dual agent, the third type of agency, that means agent work with both parties, seller and buyer, and also has responsibilities and duties. But here he must be fair and must be accountable and be very, very careful when he talk with buyer and seller, because he can't share information from the buyer to the seller that affecting or hurting the buyer. The same things with the seller. He can't share some information about the seller to the buyer hurt or affect the seller in a negotiation or during the sale. So the dual agent work with buyer and seller by knowledge and agreement of both parties, and he must be very fair and careful during that transaction. So these the three type of agency. Every client must know what's type of agent he's working with, and there is other form and contract, which is going to be the buyer agent contract or seller agent contract. That mean if you're working with buyer, you definitely need a contract between you and this buyer. And if you're seller, the same things, you need contract between you and the seller. We'll talk about why this exists and what's the importance of it. First, this is gonna hold this agent accountable for you to provide you with the service you want. It has the list of service he gonna offer you. It has the commission or the compensation, the amount of fee he gonna charge you, whether if it's fixed dollar or if it's X percentage during the process, and when he gonna get it and how he gonna get it. Also the period of time. Definitely each contract has must be agreement between both parties, has signature, has your name and the agent name, the brokerage name and address, and also the time period of time this agent gonna be working for you and how he gonna get his money and from who. All these details must be written to protect you as a buyer and hold this agent accountable, and he gonna have the fiduciary and not gonna share your information and gonna help you with the process and provide you with all the services. And the same things with the seller, help this agent to be accountable for you and help you with the service and be responsible on it. Also, it's protect the agent to get his compensation, his money, and collect his fee after you get your service done, whether from your side or the other person's side. Third things, it's also so it's to protect the buyer and the buyer agent, the seller and the seller agent, and make everything clear upfront. No hidden fee is not going to be anything change, and this contract must be explained upfront. Also, it's very important because remember, during the buying or selling process, it's you as a buyer buying the house and the agent here, third party, helping you during the process. So he must be in contract with you to help you buy the house. He can't help you in a process if he don't have this contract with you. The same things for the seller. You are a person owning property, want to sell. So the agent, your listing agent, it's third party, someone helping you during this process. He don't own the house to sell it. So he must be in contract with you saying you hired him and authorized him to do that service. So this contract between agent and buyer, agent and seller, mean give the authorization to the agent to do the service and protect the agent to save his commission, also protect you to have your information safe and private, and make sure that agent gonna work for you and provide you with these services. So it's very important, and every client work with agent must have this contract upfront before they start the process, and once this expire, they must re-update it before they keep working together, or if they purchased this contract, definitely going to be expire at the time that they finished the service. I hope this information helpful for you. And I know so many people, they purchased property or they sold property without knowing anything about the agency, without they know that they had a contract with their agent before, but that's wrong. Agent must explain for you. Once you submit an offer on a property, there is 100% you are in a contract with the agent that submitted the offer for you. So you must know how long this contract lasts and what's the fee and service offered, and all the details about the contract. If you want to sell, buy, invest real estate in Michigan, feel free to reach out to me, Realtor Aya, 586-222-3185. Thank you for watching.